Hey, welcome back. So we're going now to the next quest in the Ninjadorg. Ninjadorg's custom quest available on BoargGameGeek and other places like his blog. So we finished the Lost Road, and now we're going to the Old Forest. And I've got new characters, new heroes here. I've got Gloin, his son Gimli, and Barivore. So I have 3 spheres of influence here, and I'm starting off with 30 threat. So let's take a look at this. We're the Old Forest, dangers of Mirkwood. The dangers of Mirkwood have been growing. People have been going missing, and rumors of orc patrols emerging from the woods have been filling the locals with panic and dread. You have banded together to patrol the borders of Mirkwood, and if you can ascertain the nature of the threat growing in the dark woods. And the threat is an orc war party. So for our setup, we're going to take a Hill Troll and Chieftain Uthtak card and set them both to one side out of play. So as kind of a play hint that these cards give you, you're setting these aside. That might mean you're going to see them later as like boss fights. So Chieftain Uthtak, possibly the most threatening card in that encounter set. And Hill Trolls are pretty bad too. Okay, so I'm going to set them aside. And 1B, Orc War Party. Here's the quest. We need 8 quest points. On a routine patrol of the borders of Mirkwood, you're ambushed by an organized battalion of orcs. You must defeat them and find out where they came from. So I have to search the encounter deck for one orc. Give me any orc. Place it in the staging area. Shuffle the deck. So I've already done that beforehand. And I can't defeat the stage while there's orc cards. I can still put 8, but it'll sit there with 8 quest points on it until I defeat the orc. So the orc I already chose are the Dol-Guldur orcs for a couple of reasons. There's 3 of these in the deck in this encounter set, and these guys are pretty nasty actually. The thing I hate about them the most is the shadow effect. And the reason why is because I'm going to intentionally just let some attacks through undefended and assign all the damage to Gimli. But if an attack is undefended, it gets +3, which he's only got 5 hit points early on, so I get Citadel Plate on him. So that would mean he's just straight up dead. Also, their when revealed effect is kind of gross, but it's actually not that bad for what I've got going here. Alright, so this deck has defeated this quest, and it has a general game plan that I'm going to just stick to. 6. Alright, so 6 opening hand. Alright, I'll keep that. There's a lot of low cost stuff. I've got Feint, which I'm probably going to hang on to. I've got Horn of Gondor for some acceleration. I've got some card draw here as well. So let's get started. I will give everyone that, and I'll draw my card for turn. A Glaowine, that's more card draw. Okay, so my turn 1 play is going to be probably nothing, actually. Yeah, I won't play anything as of yet. So I'm going to quest for 2. Gloin is going to be my quester in this. Okay, Hummer Horns. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I get 1 quest on there because no, I don't. I get 1 threat. Getting ahead of myself. 1 threat. 3 to 2, and I'm at 31, and those guys are 40. So that's actually going to be a race to find Citadel Plate or Gandalf. So at the end of turn, I'll take an action window to tap her to draw 2 cards. I get Quick Strike and a Guard of the Citadel. Not particularly useful. And then I'll end my turn, raise my threat, draw a card for turn. Snowborn Scout. Okay, not getting anything useful for this present day. Oh, damn. Okay, so I kind of messed up. So these cards I drew, I'm not going to play any of them. I forgot to do the engagement. So I wasn't going to defend this attack anyway. So I'll just ignore all that. And let's deal him a shadow card. And I hope it's not a Dulgul or Orc. So it's not. There's no shadow effect on this card. So 2, I'm going to give that to Gimli. So Gimli would swing for 2, 3, 4, which would kill them. So that's like the standard first turn for this deck that I hope for. Let Gimli take the hit. He kills them. I don't use Bearvor. I use her to draw cards. That's kind of like the flow of what I'm trying to do with this deck here. Okay, so now I'll start my next turn. I've already drew cards, already raised threat. So what will I be playing now? I think now what I'll do, I will play some allies. I'm going to spend 2 green and 2 purple. I'm going to play Gleowine, and I'm going to play Guard of the Citadel, and I'm going to play Horn of Gondor on Glowin. And I will quest for 2. When revealed, deal 2 damage to a character currently committed to the quest. Okay, so that'll be Glowin, which is fine because he gains 2 resources. He gains a resource every time he is damaged. That doesn't bother me at all. Engagement checks, he will come down, so 2, 3, so my threat's going to go up by 1 also, in addition to all that. Okay, I will defend this attack with, I'm not sure if I'm playing right. I'm going to defend with the Guard of Citadel. Shadow card, no effect. He will die though. 2 damage, no armor, 2 hit points. Since I equipped Horn of Gondor, Glowin will get that, and now Gimli will kill them. Too bad I don't have Blade of Gondolin on Gimli. Now I will tap both of these and draw 3 cards. Okay, there's my Citadel plate. There's Steward of Gondor. So I'm getting a lot of the pieces that I want. Okay, so end of turn. Raise threat. It's at 34. I really need Gandalf because he's going to come in and kill that. Well, if I can get Citadel plate in time. So now I'm going to draw for turn as well. So I need to not play any red. Just ignore red for now. Ooh, I should have played Valiant Sacrifice. I'm not going to go behind and change that. I should have done it though. Okay. I will be playing. So the basic strategy here, it's tempting to put Steward of Gondor on him, but that's not, I'm going to stick with the plan of this deck. I'm going to put Steward of Gondor. Well, I might not play Steward of Gondor right now. Let's see here. I will play Steward of Gondor for 2. I'll tap it to give her 2 and then spend that. So I've spent 3. And I get Daughter of Nimrodel. I'll tap Daughter of Nimrodel to heal Glowin 2. What is that doing there? It's tempting to play as Gondorian Spearman just to have a body out there, but I need to make sure I get him on Citadel plate. So I'm going to quest for 2. I'll quest for 3. Okay, so I make 1 progress, finally. When faced with the option to travel, this is the East Bite, I must travel. And this one is 6 points to get through it. So that happens. And, okay, before the end of turn, I'll tap her to draw 2 more cards. Another Daughter of Nimrodel and another Snowborn Scout. Okay, well, I've got 2 Snowborn Scouts in my hand now. Then I will end my turn and untap all of the people, raise my threat to 35. Give him 1. I'm just going to give him 1. I'm going to go ahead and give her 3 because I want to. Forest Snare, useful card, but I have to save it for my boss fights, right? So with her 3, I could play another healer, but I don't need to do that right now. What I do need to do, I'm going to spend 2 to play both of these guys. Put some feet there. Okay, and I'll quest for 3 again. Ouch. That's not good at all. Each character gets -1 quest. So 0, 1, 4 to 1 is 3. And Ungoliant Spawn comes to play to engage me. Well, I just know I'm going to block with him. He's expendable. Let's draw a shadow card for Ungoliant Spawn. No effect. He dies. Now the question here, he's gonna die. That'll trigger Horn of Gondor, which will give him a resource, and I'll spend that resource now on Valiant Sacrifice to draw 2 cards. Another feint, and there's a Gandalf. Okay. Just in the nick of time. 2. Just in the nick of time. So attacks, let's swing at him. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sparivore will jump in too, so 6. -2 defense is going to be 4 hits on that spawn. I'm not a fan of that spawn. And then at the end of the turn, Glaowine hasn't been used, so Glaowine will draw me another card. I get another copy of Glaowine. So now I'll end the turn. I'll refresh. I'm up to 39 threat, so that's why Gandalf came out at just the right time. I'll draw for turn, another Citadel plate. So he's going to get a Citadel plate. I'm just continually giving her 3. So before I do anything else, I'm giving Gimli a Citadel plate. So actually, what that means, 5, I let Hummerhorns come at me, does 5 damage, because he now has 9 hit points, 5, 6, 7. I could just let it come, and Gimli would just be like max power. Basically, he would just be extremely powerful. So I might actually do that now at this point. Or just like optionally engage it, basically. But I don't necessarily want both of these at the same time. I've got a lot of green mana right now. And so let's see here. I think that's going to be my game plan. So I can sacrifice him. That will give him a mana. I can also, let's see. What am I going to quest with is the question, though. What will I quest with? That's the only like iffy part here. Because I'm thinking of sacrificing, that'll give him a mana. Let him block this. He'll take a wound, which will give him another mana. So that would ramp that. But he would have to not quest. I could quest with Barivore this turn. I'm going to quest with, but first, just in case some other stuff comes out, I'm going to play in that. There could be a good chance that anything that comes out is going to engage me. So I'm going to quest for 2 with Barivore. And that's all. Wolf Rider has Surge. I'm not a fan of Wolf Rider. Necromancer's Pass. So my threat is going to go up by 3 to 42. So I really need some threat reduction. Okay, so both of these are going to come down here. So I might actually need to sneak attack Gandalf in here. Let's see here. During the defense phase, what would I do with him? Okay, let's see here. So he is going to block here. He's going to block here. Oh, I need to give 5 damage to Gimli. Okay, so the plan is block here, block here. I could block here because I have another Gleowine. So that would be 2 allies down. He would ramp a lot. So block, block, block. Gimli can kill that. Easy. Do that. So I will just, before I even deal shadow cards, declare blockers like that. So here's a shadow card for the Hummer Horns. Nothing for the Spawn. Nothing. Oof. And the Troll didn't come out. And for the Goblin Riders, no shadow effects on any of those. So 2 to 1, he does 1 damage to Glowin, which generates a resource because that's his ability. Snowborn Scout is killed. Horn of Gondor. And Gleowine is killed. Horn of Gondor. Then Gimli will kill this spider in the attack phase. These don't have attack. And so there's all that. I'll tap you to heal that. And then I will end my, go to the end of round, refresh. Okay. 1 for you, 3 for you, and 1 for you. Draw a card for turn. Up to 43. So, planning phase. I want to play Faramir. It's 4 down. And play my other Gleowine. Quest phase. Sneak attack for 1. Gandalf. Okay, so actually, let's see here. I'll play Gandalf for the damage output. He'll kill this. And then committing people to the quest. I will commit Gandalf for 4, 5, 6. I'm going to commit Faramir, so I can commit him to give everybody a +1, but I need more than 2 for it to, for that calculation to like matter. But 2, 4 plus 4 is 8. I've still got to get rid of that. Quest for 8. I'll just quest for 8. 2, 3 is 5, so I put 3 on that. Okay, I'm getting a lot of land. I need to get a move on. So he was snuck attack, so at the end of the quest phase, he comes back to my hand. Battle phase. Let's see. See, this is the thing, where he's got 2 and the Dol Guldur orcs. If I leave him unblocked, because I'm thinking about that. That's what I'm thinking about now. There's 2 of them. There's 1 left. So if I undefended, and the point of that would be to let him to take the wound, to give him more resources, because I can heal that. But if I draw the other Dol Guldur orc, he just dies, and I don't want that. So I'm going to have to... I'll just block with Barivore. I don't want to waste Quick Strike on him. So let's deal him a shadow card. Shadow is choose and discard an attachment from the defending character. Okay, well that's unfortunate. Steward of Gondor is now gone. And then Gimli will just kill him. Okay, so before the end of turn, I'll tap Gleowine to draw another card, another Gandalf. So I'm humming along here, but I need to make some progress, obviously. My threat is climbing. It's now 44, and I just lost Steward of Gondor, which I enjoyed having because it was giving me lots of mana to cast Gandalf. Now I have 5. I could go ahead and do that, and I'm probably going to have to go ahead and cast Gandalf for threat reduction and use him to quest as well. The only green card I have in hand is Forest Snare, but I don't need that until I get those guys. So let's just go ahead and cast one of my Gandalfs. I've got 2 in hand. Out of your pool. Ordinarily, I like to put a Blade of Gondolin and a Citadel Plate here, but I'm not getting Blade of Gondolin. It's not coming up, so I might put another Citadel Plate on him. But ideally, I would like to put... Yeah, it kind of depends on how... Because I've also... Well, anyway, I'll just move on. So, I'm going to play him for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down to 39. Is there anything else I'm going to play? Don't think so. I've just got so much red. My expensive, like, green and blue stuff is not coming up. I need to save his points for the feints and quick strike. So let's quest 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to use them too. 9, 10, 12. I'm going to quest for 12. So I'm just keeping Gleowine untapped. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 12 minus 7 is 5. So 1 goes here. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's how that will work out in the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need 3 more for that. And where do I want to travel? When the Enchanted Stream is the active location, I can't draw cards. Or to travel here, I reveal an encounter card. I'll just do that one, I guess. Ooh, whoa. Okay. I'm 1 away from 40, so I'm going to have to fight this thing. Every time it attacks you, raise threat by 1. So that's something you definitely want to put in a Forest Snare, and I just spent all my green. So that's... But Gimli can kill him in 1 hit, I think. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He does 9. Yeah, he'll kill it in 1 hit. Okay, so it's untap. So I'll tap that to draw a card, and then Erebor Hammersmith. That's just what I. See, now I'm getting some useful green stuff, but I lost my Steward of Gondor. This is why Steward of Gondor goes on green. So I got a lot of useful green cards that I want to be able to cast. But let's deal these out and draw a card for turn. My other daughter of the Nimrodel, and raise threats to 40. Still on stage 1 of this quest. Alright, let's see. Running out of room. I feel good, it's just I need to take it over the top. I really want Steward of Gondor back. I'll play him. The Guard of the Citadel. And let's go a questing. Let's see here. Two, four. 5, 6, 7, 8. Quest for 8. Each player discards all event cards. Ugh. That's terrible. Both Feints and Quick Strike gone. Those are very key cards. Those are the only event cards. Those are key cards. In fact, I could have played that when he engaged me to just kill him without him being... Yeah, well... Okay, 8, 2, 3, 6, 8. So I'm even on that. Engagement check. He comes down. He's going to attack me. So my threat's going to go up to 41. Bearvor was going to block. 4 to 2. No shadow effect. Bearvor takes 2 damage. And then Gimli kills them. And they go in the victory display. Alright. This kind of nasty. Not a fan of how this is playing out. Okay, I'm going to use your 2 to play Erebor Hammersmith, which will get the Steward of Gondor back. The topmost attachment is Steward of Gondor. And I'm going to use his 2 to give her Steward of Gondor. And then I'm going to tap Steward of Gondor to give her 2. 2's not enough to play what I have from her that's left. And so now my question is, do I give Citadel Plate and go double Citadel Plate on Gimli? He's got 9 hit points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got 2 to spare. This would give him 6 to spare. Or really 5 to spare. Well, first things first, I'm going to heal Bearvor while I think about that. I think I can wait to decide. Because I would hate to do it and then Blade of Gondolin comes up. I'll just do it. I'm just going to go double Citadel Plate for him. So he has 4, 8. He has 13 hit points. Okay, healed. Alright, so now we need to go questing. I need to quest like crazy. 2. I'm going to tap him to give everybody +1. So 2. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm going to leave one guy undone. Questing for 11. That's another one of those. 11 minus 6 is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn. We've got 5 on there. And 5, 1, 2, 3. So I'll put 2 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 away, and I have no choice but to travel to the East Bight, which is very annoying. However, I get to search the top 5 cards and add one of them to my hand and then shuffle my deck. Well, there's Blade of Gondolin. Not really sure what, in terms of what I need immediately, there's not really, I mean, he's useful. I guess him, and I'll put him in my hand and then shuffle my deck, because, I mean, I need the Forest Snares, but I don't need that other one. I already have one in my hand, so that's not urgent. This game is going very long. I mean, usually doesn't take this long to do this. So, end of turn, everybody's going to refresh. That, now she gets 3 again because of Steward of Gondor. And I'll draw for turn. I got another sneak attack. And my threat goes up. Okay. I'm definitely going to go ahead and play him. I think I'm going to go ahead and sneak attack Gandalf as well to lower my threat and try to make way more progress. So he's going to leave at the end of the questing phase. 2, 3, 4, 5. 37 is my threat now. And I'm going to do a lot of questing. Okay. The board state's getting wild, so I need to save him. Okay, so using Faramir, so he has 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 5 is 10. 13, 14, 15. Quest for 15. Yeah. I've got 5 in the staging area, so 2 more, so 15, 10, 8. So that's going to do that, and it's going to do that. So I'm going to actually advance this right now. So there's 1 away. So I'll do that, and then we have to resolve this spider coming down. 2A, Dark Woods, finally. Out of the shadows, the hobbits peeped, gazing back down the slope. Little furtive figures that in the dim light looked like elf children in the deeps of time, peering out of the wild wood in wonder at their first dawn. From the 2 Towers. Okay, and 2B, Dark Woods. 8 quest points. After interrogating the orcs, they described to you the location of their hideout. You must make your way through the Dark Woods. Place Chieftain Uthak in the staging area. So he's going to engage me as well. I can't defeat while he's in play. So he's there. I should have paid attention. So both of these guys are coming down to play with me. And Chieftain Uthak is annoying because after he attacks, and he's going to come back into my hand. After he attacks, he gets a resource and he gets +2, basically. Also, I had to choose and exhaust one character I controlled because of this. I've got 4 here. Gimli, I think, can kill Chief the Newthnocked. Yeah, Gimli can kill him straight away. Alright, so there's a real danger in letting something go undefended because of the Dulgolder orcs. So what I can do actually is, I do have a forest snare. I can just block both of these and then snare him, because he's going to be very strong, and just wait till next turn to take him out. That'll still be floating around, but I'll just try to look for an answer for that. So I think I'm going to defend each attack just because of that risk. So defend, defend. They have the same attack, so and see, there it is. So if I had left it undefended, so it's a good thing I did that. So he's attacking for 4, so Barivor will be wounded twice. Oof. And Gimli will be wounded once, so he's even stronger. And so those are tapped. And then before I pass the turn, I'll draw a card off Gleowine, another copy of Stewed of Gondor, and all this untaps. Big stack of stuff. Right, so I'm going to raise my threat level. And I'm going to draw a card for turn. Dark Knowledge. It's a decent card. And I'll give everybody their mana. Okay, so planning phase. So I decided I'm going to put him in a snare for 3. And I don't know, usually Dark Knowledge is something I do to try to ferret out whether that's coming out. Because you can look at it before you declare blockers. So I think I'll use those to play a Gondorian Spearman. Another body won't hurt. And I will heal that with her. And then I should have traveled to a location. I kind of moved too fast. So let's go ahead and quest 2. Three. Well, see, I'll do that for the +1. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Quest for 9 total. I've got 5 sitting here. +5, 10. Threat goes up by 1 because of the brown lands. This is an annoying location because it's 5 threat. But it's only 1 quest, and it has a forced effect after the players travel there. Place a progress token on it. So basically it's just one-time screw you thing. It's really annoying if you already have a location sitting here. So it's actually good that I didn't travel. It kind of works out. Because if I had, this thing would really clog you up. So I'll travel to it now. And then I'll place a progress token on it, which will pull it off. Okay, so the plan here is to just, kill, but I can actually wait for that. And he should have a resource token on him, just to show. That's not going to come off, but so that can wait. I need to get some progress here. So I think what I'm going to do is I will just block with this. Yeah, I'll block with the spearman. They'll put a damage on that. He's going to kill the spearman. I don't need to bother putting a damage on it. The spearman dying will trigger Horn of Gondor. And then Gimli will just kill the spider. Okay, so tap, tap, tap. I'll tap these to draw 3 cards. The other Forest Snare, a Quick Strike, very useful, and a Blade of Gondolin, which I don't think is going to matter anymore. So the Quick Strike is going to be very useful when it comes time to fight that Hill Troll. So now let's try to really push on. I'll tap his ability in the turn as well in order to be able to see what's coming up. Every exhausted character is going to take a damage, so it means I don't want to quest with her because she'll die. So, end of turn, untap everybody. Threat is now 40. Draw a card for a turn, Valiant Sacrifice, and distribute mana. Okay, so this turn yet again, I need to quest a lot. I think I'm going to just go ahead and play a Gandalf for 5. I'll use him for... I don't have a lot of cards left to draw, so I'll use him for threat reduction. I'll quest with him. I'll get the whole band together. I don't mind him getting damaged because that'll just give me a mana. So I'm going to use the Faramir, so he's going to give everybody +1. So 5, 8, 10, 12. I'm going to quest for 12. And then all these people will receive a damage when that comes out. 12 minus 5 is 7. So I just need one more on this. Yep. These guys will have damage tokens. Glowin will have a damage token and gain a resource. I'm not going to bother with Gandalf because he's going to go away at the end of the turn, not the phase, because I did not use sneak attack, but he's tapped, so he's not going to do anything. And then these guys are exhausted. These guys are not exhausted. That came out and was played, right? Okay, do I want to travel somewhere? Yeah, I'll travel. I can't draw cards, so I'll just travel here and I'll say I can't draw cards anymore. That's the what Enchanted Stream does. I've got a ton of cards in my hand right now. A ton. I've got stuff to play. Really, when it comes down to it, probably the only cards I'll really need to play for the rest of this game are these 3. Forest Snare, Quick Strike, and Gandalf. I've got enough stuff out. So I'll tap one of her to heal that damage he just took. Okay, so combat. It takes a 9 to kill him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He deals 10 minus 3 for the defense. So he's going to just straight up kill him. He's got victory 4. And I can't draw cards. He'll go away. I will use his ability, tap him to reveal or to look at. Usually I just flip it up because I know what it is, right? So that's disgusting. I hate that. Removes 4 tokens. That is just... Okay. End of turn. I can't draw cards. 36. That's annoying. What can I do about that? I can just quest for a ton is what is the only like solution to that. Because it's going to remove 4. I'm 1 away, so I would need 4, 5, 6, 7 plus 3 to overcome that. If I can quest for 10, then it won't matter. So, which I think I can do. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yes, I can definitely quest for 10. So going to the quest phase, I'm going to tap him to give everybody +1. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 11. Questing for 11. Okay, so 4 are removed. -11 minus 3 is 8. 2 go here and resolve that. So I've got 6 carried over, which is enough. And I already killed the chieftain. So I'm humming along quite nicely. So 3A, Daring Rescue. Okay, so here there was interrogated orcs, and there's a location of their hideout. So I've going to their hideout after I defeat Chieftain Uthok. And in that very moment, away behind, in some courtyard of the city, a cock crowed. Shrill and clear he crowed, recking nothing of war nor wizardry, welcoming only the morning, that in the sky far above the shadows of death was coming with the dawn. That's from the Return of the King. Daring Rescue. You discover the lair of the evil brood of orcs and their hill troll leader. You must destroy their hideout and rescue any captives they have taken. So I can immediately place an ally from my hand into play for free and place the hill troll into the staging area. I cannot defeat the stage while the hill troll, while any hill troll cards are in play. So that's the end of the quest phase. All these guys are tapped out. I can play an ally. I didn't even play Gandalf, so I think it's well, I don't think I want to play Gandalf because he'll just go away. So I'll just play Gondorian Spearman. Okay, so the Hill Troll is going to engage me because he's got an engagement check cost of 30 to my 36. So now what am I going to do? I'm just going to kill him with Gimli, I think. Because Gimli hits for 2, 4, 6. He hits for 10. He won't kill him. He hits for 10. Minus 3 is 7. But he's got 9 hit points. Now the thing with this guy... Well, I'll just block with the Spearman. The Spearman will give him a damage. Let's give him a shadow card. So now the thing about this is the Hill Troll raises your threat level by whatever's left over. So he's attacking for 6. The fence will absorb 1, and then there's 1 hit point. So basically 6 minus 2 is 4. So my threat will go up by 4. 40. When he dies, that triggers the Horn of Gondor. And I'm going to spin that resource. Why? Because why not? I've got a copy of Valiant Sacrifice. Right? Another Faramir, I don't need that. Another Minor. That hasn't come up for me either. So nothing really that useful. Okay, so now I'll go to the attack phase. So I'll attack with Gimli and Bearvor, so I've got a total of, that should be enough. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, minus 3. is 9. That would kill him. Didn't even need the spearman. So the hill troll is now dead. Victory 4. That was quick. Then I'll use Gleowine to draw a card. And I'll use him to peek. Then I'll end turn by untapping everybody. I think this is probably going to be the last turn. Raise my threat. Draw for a turn. Or did I? No, I didn't draw for a turn. Because the other mine are the Iron Hills. Almost my whole deck is... I haven't decked myself yet, but... This one went a little long, but I think I've got it now. This should be it. I'll just... I don't even know if I need to play Gandalf. So basically I need 8, 10, if I can quest for 13. So tap him, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah. I would quest, so I can just quest out. This comes over, and I'll put 8, because I can quest for like 15 by just going that way. With him, that makes it, you know, being able to see that, I can just risk it without worrying about something, you know, crazy or whatever coming up, or a monster that would come kill a hero or something like that. So again, I'm tapping him to give everybody +1, so I'll start with glowing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and that's more than enough. 15 is more than enough. So... having done that, I'll flip over. Liberating Mirkwood. The earth shudders as the gigantic troll hits the ground and breathes in its last. The screeching orcs flee in terror at the spectacle. You quickly set about rescuing the remaining villagers who thank you profusely. The day is yours, but at what cost? So that was it. The Old Forest scenario from Ninjadorg's custom scenarios. The next one up is it's kind of structure, a little bit of the same as the structure, but it's a lot tougher. It's called Forgotten Ruins. And note, it's got the Dol Guldur encounter set in it. So I'll be doing that one next time. Thanks for watching.